Seagull engine. It is a Seagull 40 plus. Now I've had problems with the coil on it. I'm led to believe that she's lost her magnetism over the years. The top, and this is a magnet on one side of the coil. And if I'll get something that's magnetic or non-magnetic. It's fairly clean. I did give the points a wee bit of a clean up as well. I sprayed some cleaner on the inside of it. Tina's away to get me a cloth to clean the inside of it at the moment, like, so I'm going to get a wee clean up, and I'm going to see if I can get it and put the drill on it, spin it up, put the top back on it, and we'll give it another go, and we'll see how we get on from there. Like, the problem with it is it's full of damp, and dirt, and I don't think that's helping at all. Like, but it's an old engine from the 50s, as I say. It's in 1958. This one, this exact model is in 1958. So it's, I believe, the first. Where's that coil and that? The points, they're all Villers, carburetors Villers. Misplaced my feeler gauge, and over time the caps disappeared from here. There would have been a cap over the top of this to protect the points and that, but unfortunately it's not there. It's on walkabout. If you're ever going to remove the top of this, it's a two-man job. Someone has to hold this with a piston in the furthest away position, or the closest to the inside, away from the head, and basically someone has to knock the nut on the head, and you have to hang on to this, and one dead blow should take that off. So you can see inside there, that's magnets. They're all fairly magnetic. I'm sorry, this screwdriver is a copper screwdriver with a kind of a hint of magnet about it, but you can see that one there is good. That one there is not so good. But this here has no magnetism left in it at all. But I was told that putting the head on it and winding the head should, there's a slight it's a slight bevel on this for the timing. The reason they say to take this off, if you probably look up like that, you'll see the bevel more. It's for the sake of timing. This is not like your average lawnmower engine or anything of these sorts. So but they do say by spinning it up with a drill you can remagnetise the coil. Now I will try it. Let me just switch my multimeter off. We'll try it, and we'll see if we can get a bit of magnetism back into it. But I'm on the understanding that it's probably not. You see, there's a point open in there. They should be gapped at about 20 thou, I believe it is. So, and the engine has good compression. There's nothing wrong with the engine like that. The reason I'm spraying that in there is they're quite oily engines and they like oil. They probably wouldn't meet a lot of the standards we have in the UK today, anyway, I'll tell you that right now. They were quite thirsty engines in their day, I believe, as well. Not that I remember, I mean, I only ever had this one running. I had this one running back in the 90s. So I'd be very surprised if I do get a spark out of it. We'll give it a go anyway. I recommend 5 minutes of running it with a drill. Not even seen a spark jumping across. So my guess would be that the coil is gone now. And that's had a good 5 minutes. Right. I'm going to test the coil again with a multimeter. They say I've lost the ends of my multimeter. Because of 1,000 ohms. You can tell me whether I got a reading on this or not. Yeah. Unfortunately, the weather has taken its toll on it, and it's lost its magnetism. So yeah, all appears to be dead. as I say, it's just one dead below in the centre of that with a net on it. If somebody else holding it, you can't do this on your own. You need for someone to hold that, and so I'm going to hit net, and that'll release it. But I'm just going to try this here, see if there's any magnet left in it. But it's done anything to it. You see that has magnetism about it. That has magnetism about it. That has very little. There's nothing on the coil itself. Oh, I don't know. It's getting there. I mean, it's got more magnetism than it did have. No, it must have been because I was throwing the other magnet in. I'll give it another spin up. Maybe it wasn't going the full 5 minutes. One last go. Oh, wrong way. The points are opening and shutting like. Don't see any problems with that. That's usually just snaps over the top and holds the position. Yep. I put that somewhere there. It doesn't really cast, but because that's brass, you should see a spark off that. If it was working, you would see a spark.
Not the thing.
So as you can see there, guys, there's no spark. We've tested the coil. It's time the coil to be at fault. So I'm going to have to order a coil for it, and we'll replace the coil and we'll see how we get on from there. Now I believe that it's a fact that you have to buy the whole head for it, because the nuts that hold the coil in, I don't think you would ever move. In fact, the nuts that hold the head in, I doubt it'll move, but I would give them a good soak. We may have some chance. Okay then folks, until I get the coil, we'll leave it there. Thanks very much for watching, and if you like it, give us a like.